Yo, what's up, guys? It's Slayer's Slay. Yo, what's up, guys? It's Slayer's back with another video on Antzzz. And this time it won't be me dissing the shit out of an alliance or anything like that, so don't worry. I'm gonna be teaching. It's basically a tutorial video for new players and new alliances that really can't get their shit together and don't have all these nice tips and hacks. It's not hacks, it's like more like how to do stuff, like how to calculate weapons and shield, for example. Not for example. That was an example. I'm not right in my right mind right now. So how you'd calculate weapons is you'd go to either you'd go to tools, TOLZZZ.com, and you'd automatically just Google translate the fucker, so it's easier. Go to Fight Report or like Fight Sim, and plug in your info, your weapons, your shield, your melee bug room, and then you'd just kind of guess what theirs is, and you'd mess around with it until you got, or you'd have to have a fight report like a scout or something. So to send one young D at their like nest or anything, if it hits something, take the report, plug that in, and mess around with their stats until you get the exact thing. And then voila, you just calculated their weapon, shield, and nest or dome. Or all four. Depending if you killed something in their dome while on the way to their nest. Because then you just calculate that too. So yeah, that's fairly simple. I've done it to plenty of people. I've done it to Tigers. I've done it to some of Xeno's members. Because they accidentally attacked me. Yes, it was an accident. It was somehow an accident. Darth explained it to me. And as a punishment for them, I kind of calculated their shit as a test to see if I actually could. That's the first time I calculated something. I've done it to a lot of RIP members. I've done it to Now members. I've done it to Naquenda. I've done it to a Zerg member, and I could do it to more. How to calculate LS. So you'll send one young tweet. Well, first of all, you'll set a timer on a different device for 1 minute, and then you'll start it just as soon as you send one attack, and it'll be for 1 minute. And when that 1 minute's done, you'll send another attack, and then you'll plug that in and see how many they laid in that time, and you'll see how long it takes a certain LS. It's kind of tedious, but like you'll see how long it takes a certain LS to do that, like in a minute. So if they laid 1,000, if they laid like 10,000 young D in like a minute, then you'd plug that in and you'd see what LS it was. So you can kind of tell off of their what's it called? Anthill. You can kind of get a like general range. But then again, there's been people with 95 LS that had 410 anthills. So it's kind of a 50-50 situation. But you plug it in, you see how it goes, and like eventually you'll get the right one. It'll just take a little bit. Then eventually you'll get the hang of it, and it'll take like 2 minutes for you to calculate someone's LS. Then when you do that, you can store it somewhere. Okay, what to lay and what not to lay, and why not? Well, it depends on your level. You always want to have a meat shield no matter what your army is. So at least, like if you have let's say 90 LS, you'll want to lay at least 70 million young D as a meat shield, depending on what you're doing. If you're a farmer, you're just going to want to lay young dwarfs, and if you can and you have a high enough LS that won't be too tedious, lay top killers. Because it's really good in defense, and along with your young dwarfs, the killers won't get hit unless you get hit by a massive army. So if you're a farmer, I recommend being a pretty high LS, at least 90 LS. If you have a very, very high LS, like 100 and above, young D to about 300 million, 400 million, and then young soldiers if you're just a passer. And then if you're a hunter, you'll definitely want to be laying young dwarfs and then tanks. Lay about 400 young dwarfs and then maybe It depends on what kind of farmer you are. Not farmer, hunter, I'm sorry. If you're, like, the best hunter in your alliance, then you'll want to be laying lots of tanks, but only if you can keep them alive and on the move constantly. If you can't, don't lay them. Then you'll just try not to be a hunter, because otherwise you're going to get hunted by other people and killed. Trust me, I've had that happen on a smaller account, on a different server, so no trying to get me banned for saying that. Oh my god. I'm so sick. But yeah, basically, Young D and Young Soldiers, if you're not a fighter in your alliance, but no matter what, you're technically a fighter. So, and most people won't want to XP your army if it's just Young D and Young Soldiers, but some people do it anyways. Never lay tanks if you don't know how to keep them alive. Don't lay anything else besides those two if you can't move them constantly and you can't, like, you don't know how to attack, because then it's pointless. Like, for example, Lethal and Rip, he was laying killers and stuff. He didn't move them. Yeah, he has a life, I get that. But so do I. I go to high school, I'm in 9th grade. I barely have any time. I send my army out on attacks within a 2-minute period of me being online. I check my messages, send my army out, boom. Send it on an attack for 3 hours, get back, send it on another one. And I don't only send out on 3-hour attacks, so you can't kill me with that info. Like, it's almost impossible to just sit in your nest, like, to not actually have time unless you have no data where you're going. No data, no Wi-Fi, no internet connection. And you're gonna be there for a matter of, like, a day. Then I can see you leaving your army in your nest. But if you have data, then there's no reason you shouldn't be able to move it. Because it'd be pretty pathetic if you can't move it. But yeah, Lethal laid killers, and I nested him. No, actually, I domed him, because he left his army in this dome. I domed him when I was on the Viz account. Don't ask me what happened, why I had to get off that account. It's kind of embarrassing. You guys probably know. It's not because I died, you dumbasses. Shit. But yeah, just don't lay anything besides young dwarfs and young soldiers if you can't keep tanks alive. And I know this is pretty continuous, and I'm going to keep saying it. Don't lay anything else besides those two. Like, it's not a joke. Don't. Like, if I see you guys just laying shit like that, like killers, just only killers, and they're just camping in your nest, yeah, they have a high defense and high offense and high life. But a matter of, like, 30 million tanks can kill about 15 million, top killers. Like, yeah, that might be, like, a matter of 2 months for me to lay, I think. Yeah, about that. No, not really. But still, like, if someone is laying tanks and they come after you and you're just sitting in your nest with killers, they're gonna eat your XP for breakfast. And most of you guys that are watching this are either noobs or pros. Like, there's no intermediate. If you're watching this, it's because you're getting information. Most pros won't watch this. When I upload it, the title will be Noob Training Info, or something like that. If you are watching this and you're a pro, just correct me if I make any mistakes. I don't think I do. Yes, I'm continuing this talk, and I'm being stupid, and yeah. Shit, Stick's gonna be on my fucking ass about calling me so stupid. Can't speak either. My fucking cold is killing me. But yeah, don't lay anything besides Young D, Young Soldiers, and tanks. Unless you're a farmer, and then you can lay killers. But then again, if you're not experienced, lay young dwarfs and young soldiers if you need, like, attack power. Next thing, what to focus on upgrade-wise. Upgrade-wise, LS attack speed, then hunting speed if you're a hunter. Then basically everything that's attacking, like, affects your attacking and defense skills, everything. Just upgrade everything that affects those. Nest, dome, weapon, shield, what's it called? I'm stupid. Oh, and material warehouse, and food warehouse. Those are good too. But everything else is kind of pointless if you're not a farmer and or a hunter. And then mushroom chamber. Always have enough to feed your army no matter what size it gets. Like, have your mushroom chamber large enough to feed your army even if it's like 2 or 3 years old. Because otherwise you'll have to be putting workers on your food, like getting food. And that's totally a waste of workers. So, yeah. Upgrade attacking and defensing stuff. And then what I'd like to do is upgrade my melee bug room so I can get XP when I kill people. How to kill pirates and how not to. How to kill pirates. So basically, this is coming from an ex-pirate that might or may not be pirating like sometime in the very far future. What you want to do is constantly be active, constantly keep your army on the move, bouncing off their HF. No, don't send no piddly small ass shit. Send your full army at their HF. Not in floods. Just bounce it off their HF. And then immediately, if you have to leave it somewhere, like at home, leave it in your nest. Never in dome. And I know a lot of you are going to go back to how I was killed and say, oh, you were killed in the dome. Yeah, someone has a life. That happened to involve sleep. I lose enough sleep over this game. Yeah, bounce off their HF, keep your army moving, lower them into your hunter's range so they can kill, not so the pirate can kill, so they can kill the pirate. If the pirate's too big for you guys to handle, hire a bigger alliance. Have them surprise attack that nigga. Have them swoop in and nest the fuck out of that dude. Which is actually one of the things I did when I was on the visitor account is I attacked multiple big alliances so they crashed on each other. This guy nested me at 3 billion young dwarves and he only killed like 2,000 young dwarves. So he left his army in my anthill. And then this other guy that had a huge ass army that had a lot of tanks nested me and killed those 3 billion. So they crashed on each other. Different alliances. I think it was a Now guy that got killed. It was either Now or can't say their fucking name. Oh, and by the way, Ben74, you're a little bitch. Fuck off, ho. Okay, yeah, I'm dissing on him, but he was like attacking me and saying I should make peace with Rip. And then I tried, and then he kept attacking me. Like, I didn't do it because I wanted to, like, bow down to him. I actually wanted to stop killing him, and they wouldn't accept anything. Like, what's the point in killing something that's already dead? That's like kicking a corpse. You're not doing it no harm. It doesn't feel it. You're just kicking an inanimate object at that point. And then, if the pirate is smaller and you can kill them, their army has to be going somewhere, and they're trying to either hurt you or they're trying to get XP. So, like, be really active and always post reports in a folder of, like, they should make your alliance leader should make a folder for you guys to post reports in. Coordinate your attacks. I've done that. I've killed many pirates when I was in... Well, I didn't kill them personally, but I helped kill pirates when I was in fight. Killed Pest. Killed him, shoot. What the fuck was his name? Doggy Style, I believe it was. It's very easy to kill certain pirates. Not Visitor, though. Not the real Visitor. Can't kill that motherfucker. Like, it's impossible to kill that dude. Yeah, flood the pirate. Coordinate the attacks. Hit the pirate's nest with scouts constantly. Keep scouting. Never stop. Send like 30 scouts every fucking second. Like, constantly. Or at least every minute. And have everyone doing that in the lines that can reach him. And you can hit him within a whole hour period. And then if you keep repeating that, you'll see when his army comes back and how long it takes to hit people. So it's useful. And then eventually you'll be able to coordinate and catch him in the nest. As an example, I'm going to use Rip as an example. When I was attacking them, like, it's what not to do when you're fighting a pirate. Don't just, like, if they're bigger than you, you can't kill them no matter what. Don't just give up. Like, if you flood them, they'll eventually go away. Like, they'll give up on the alliance if they can't beat the alliance. If they're not catching anything and they're losing troops because you're nesting them and their army's on the move still, but they're losing new langs, it eventually won't be worth it for them if you keep them low enough so they can't O+. That's the main reason for pirating, to O+ HF. To get wood, to get LSs. If you stop them from doing that, they will abandon the fight. I would have. If Rip stopped me from doing anything and I couldn't kill any of them, I would have gave up. Honestly. If it's not worth the investment, just give up. But no, they just laid there and they took it. I have only received one scout. One. From Rip. Within the 3 weeks that I was killing them. I was up in like the 100 million HF range. If Thorsten and Henrys would have been active, they could have killed me. Well, like, probably not, but they had a chance if they would have been active and had their army on the move. But they didn't, and I nested them, and I killed them. Shit happens. It's exactly what I said when Nequenda caught me. Shit happens. It's a game. So what? It was, like, at most 3 or 4 months of laying for that account. That's nothing. How to flood efficiently. If your army is 11 million and your attack speed is like something like 15 or 16, you can send 15 or 16 attacks. Send them in 1 million intervals. Not intervals, like of 1 million young D attacks each. Each attack you'll have 1 million young D. So send 11 attacks and you'll hit them and you'll lower them. That's what I'm doing on my JM14 account on the French server 4. I'm sending 1 million. I have about 8 million young dwarfs. 9 if you're counting the 900,000 dwarfs I have. And I'm just sending them at people. And I'm flooding and I'm climbing and I'm getting O+. And I'm O+ing their HF. And I have about 30 days of O+ on my JM14 account on S4. It's very effective. And I'm pretty soon, if I get my storage upgraded, I'll be getting constant LSs every week or so, and my LS will eventually be 85-ish. It's like 63 on that account right now, and it'll only take me at most 4 or 5 months to get to 85 if I'm still pirating. Yes, the O+ rate does go up, but so does the wood amount that you get back. And if you trade in wood for HF and you have your friends lower you, then they're getting HF, and then your friends getting wood. And eventually, they'll be able to feed you while you're killing people. And yeah, you have to do this in secret, but yeah, it's good. But yeah, basically send your attacks, depending on your army size, send like 10% of your army in each attack. It's not the most effective, but it's way more effective than sending just your whole army in one attack. You'd get 4 times more HF from doing the 1 million each. So that's how you efficiently flood. Because I see my friend Xander too, he sends his whole army in attacks. Or he sends them in like 5 million each. His attack speed should be high enough. He should send them in 1 million each attacks. He'd be flooding people down. He could flood me right now if he was high enough. And I'd be down, able to hunt, and be able to do all this cool stuff. Oh, I forgot to say, hi visitor if you're watching this. Hi Darthface, I know for a fact you're going to be watching this when I share it. Wurtzlurch if you're watching this, which you probably aren't because you're Vietnamese. What's up? Honeypot if you're watching this, use this. Use this video. I'm not shitting you guys. You guys need to take this example to heart. Like, I'm teaching you guys this stuff. This information is valuable. Very valuable. Not a lot of people just make a video on how to calculate weapons, LS, what to lay. Most people, like, type it, yeah, but they don't have they don't record it. It's way easier to just record it. Yeah, it's been 19 minutes or so recording, but it'd take me, like, 40 to fucking type it. All this information, it'd take me at least an hour. And then again, it could get erased when the alliance disbanded. Stick. Yeah, you know I'm talking about, you stick trooper. Fucking put shit in there. I learned from visitors. He told me how to do this shit, and then you guys erased it. And you disbanded the alliance, so. But yeah, that's all I needed to say. If you guys have any questions, send me a PM. I'm Red Bull 0847. Yeah, just send me a PM. I'll be on tomorrow morning-ish. Well, this video won't get uploaded until at least tomorrow-ish, so. Well, shit, actually, no, it might not get uploaded for a couple weeks, actually, which kind of sucks. But that's all I had to say. That's all the info I have. If you have any more questions about, like, or if anything I missed, if I missed anything, please PM me saying what I missed. And if you want any more, like, information, like, videos like this, just leave a thumbs up and send me a PM. And I'll make more videos. I mean, this literally cost me nothing. Well, with that, I'm gonna go. See you guys later. Slayer Slays out.